All right, welcome to the Lunchbreak podcast. After the pod, bonus content. We are calling this light snacks, and today we want to talk about some light snacks that we had in the city of Detroit.
Great.
Better made chips. Come on. So, Candace, please tell us, and especially as someone who works for a consumer packaged goods company, tell us why you, as a Detroiter, love better made chips and why we should love better made chips.
Oh, I think it's probably more so like the nostalgia of it all. Like, I'm not even gonna say, I'm not gonna hold y'all and be like, it's the best chips in the world. Like, I would never say
not.
that. Wow, aggressive. Someone has clearly their favorite chips. And I honestly, because of how I started my career out of school, I think I critique them a lot more now. So for me, it's 100% the nostalgia of it, and then like the seasoning. I like the way the seasoning tastes. But it's literally it's more nostalgia than anything, because the quality of the chips, like I could do like a whole listen, let's not get into it, but the quality of the chips
light
is
snacks.
like,
Let's go get into it.
it's not really it's not great.
What's the top three things that chips must have? What's your everybody on the panel too? What's your top three things for a chip?
Crunch.
Okay.
The four C's, color, cut, clarity.
Right.
I think because of how my career started, I started in a chip manufacturing company. And my department in said company was potato chips. So that was my first department. And then majority of my career in that space was on the tortilla chip side. But anyways, so like from a potato chip standpoint.
No. Yeah. Just pause real quick. Nobody knows anything about this kind of life, and you can't just skip over like, I was big into tortilla chips first.
Listen, so there's a certain level of thickness that a chip should have. There's a certain level of oil content,
like in millimeters and stuff. Like,
yes, there's a certain level of oil content. You only want a certain level of defects. Better Made has a lot of defects in their chips, but I think they put so much seasoning on it that it definitely kind of covers up some of the defects, which is why there's so much seasoning.
Like a lot,
and they don't use a lot of like oil either. Like if you think about it, thinking it in that lens, when you go eat some chips, they're not using a whole ton of oil on there, and they were like the bag that we had, like I don't know if it was like they were just a little thicker than I normally am used to. Now, all that to say, will I smash some Better Made chips every time I go home? 150%.
Top flavor, because like
hot barbecue. No,
so you don't even know
because I go back and forth between barbecue and hot. The hot is very spicy. So maybe I'll say barbecue, but then like close 1B is hot. But Liz says she likes sweet and something. Whatever flavor she had, I haven't tried before.
Stuart, what's your verdict on Better Made chips?
It reminded me of
your non-technical list of things, because you're not going to talk about oleic acid and all of that stuff.
I'm out on all that. I'm just a layman there. I'm big on the let me say it's not a bad chip. Number one, it reminded me of voodoo chips.
Because seasoning.
The seasoning, right. I'm more of a simple chip guy. Like, I'll crush some classic.
And voodoo chip is the specific chip, but you mean Zapp's brand, right?
Zapp brand voodoo chips. Yep. I'm either classic Lay's or jalapeno, like almost all the time. So
to be fair, like I will never eat classic Better Made. Like,
oh yeah, I think that defeats the purpose. Absolutely, yeah. No, yes.
Fair. But they sell it. Like I wouldn't. You wouldn't see me pick a regular Better Made. Fair. But
I get that.
I will mess up some barbecue and hot.
All right, I'm gonna go on the record. Not a fan at all. Only had one chip. Only had the barbecue flavor. The chip is very.
When did you try it?
At the
with us. You were with us.
I have footage of that. We will put. That's why I wanted to go do this. Yeah. Just not, and specifically not a fan of it because I do not like I'm triggered right now. I do not like the tooth feel of the chip. Yeah. Like the way it felt in my teeth.
It was a lot.
Pasty.
It's intense.
It was very, we in the industry call that tooth packing. It was very tooth packing.
Ooh, look at that.
I do not want my teeth packed. Like I'm not about that.
No, you really don't. No.
Oh my gosh. Oof.
But that's why I said those were thick. Like that bag we had, I think they missed something on the quality control check because it wasn't
a little too much dip on the chip. Look, they had too much chip on the chip. We gotta get QA in there.
They did.
All right. Well, that was Light Snacks, folks. Brought to you by the Lunchbreak podcast and turmeric, one half of the spice rack. My bad. Anything else on chips? We good?
No. But it probably would have been better if you had a burner to wash it down with. All right. See you guys later.
Slide that in there.